What's good? It's your boy Shoefly, and we're back with another, I guess I can call it an accessory review. So, this is Reshoevn8r's Soul Shields. This is actually a company that sells a lot of different shoe products. As you see, they are located in Arizona. I'll tell you, the shipping was very fast. I got this in about 2 to 3 days. I'm going to explain it and tell you exactly what this does. Reshoevn8r does sell a lot of different items though. They sell cleaner, they sell shoe trees, they sell brushes, they sell soul shields, and basically what soul shields are is that they protect the bottom of your shoe from getting dirty, from getting scuffed. You know, it's really good to protect your investment. So today what I'm going to do is actually install the soul shields on my Pirate Black Yeezys. This is the 2016 version. And you put these on because you want to protect your investment. These shoes after resale go for a lot of money, and if I ever need to sell my shoes, or if I just want to take care of them, this is the best way to keep that sole clean, keep that boost clean. So we're going to go through the installation. I'm going to tell you everything that's in here. So first, I believe it comes with two actual soul shields, and let me get these out here. So you got two soul shields here. One is the actual shield, and the other side is just a cover. You're actually going to have to write on the blue side, as you can see there, the more blue side. Let's see what else comes in here. Alright, so you got, looks like you got a receipt, and that's it. Oh no, there's some alcohol pads. Alright, so let's kind of get into this and see exactly what needs to be done here. So I actually bought one and it worked really well, so I figured I'd buy 3 more. So I brought one for $24.98, and you see that's the soul shields is clear, $24 for one. I brought other ones in the past and I heard this one is really good, so I kind of want to see how this measures up to the other ones. This right here is actually a traction pad, which is kind of cool because you don't get this with other items or other brands that you buy soul shields. Soul shields are really slippery if you put them on. You can slide, especially on carpet, so the fact that it comes with that is pretty dope. Come with a nice little sticker. That's always nice, stick that somewhere. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but definitely nice little touch that they put that on there. And let's see, you got a nice little thank you card and a 10% off use promo code 5-star. I already used it, but maybe you guys can use it as well too, because like I said, I already ordered an additional 3. That is how you can find them on Twitter or social media, or any social media. So here's some alcohol pads. That's to clean the shoe. They give you 2 of these. These are the shoe trees I was telling you about. These I got these from IKEA. They only cost $1 at IKEA. I'll definitely put those in because it makes it easier to maneuver the shoe, especially when you're working with the soul shields. So obviously you want to put those both in, get your shoes nice and sturdy, and I say let's go. Let's try to put these on. So these are the things that you're gonna need. You're gonna need a heat gun. You're gonna need a scissor, and you're also going to need a pen because you have to trace the shoe. Definitely get a heat gun. Some people use a blow dryer. It really doesn't work that well. You can get these on eBay for like $8 to $10. This one has a low, medium, and high heat, which is dope, and it's definitely going to work better that way. So first, let's clean the shoes. I had already cleaned my shoes, but it doesn't hurt to make sure that you get everything. Alcohol pads will definitely sanitize them and get all the dirt that you need off of it. So let's do that. Not too bad, not too bad. So once you do that, the alcohol will probably dry really quickly, because alcohol pads usually, they do dry pretty fair. So what you want to do is you want to put the clear side down. You want to put the blue side up. The clear side is the sticky part, the blue side is the non-sticky part, and you want to trace your shoe. Now it's important that when you're tracing your shoe, that you give yourself a little leeway and you give yourself a little space, because you want the actual shield, or the sole shield, to kind of come up a little bit on the soles. You don't want it to just be flat. This way it'll protect it from dirt and mud and everything like that. So I'm using a regular highlighter, and as you see, not your perfect. I was never good at drawing, but there you go, a little outline as far as what the shoe, what you want to do. So now you're just going to basically cut and make sure that you follow your trace. The good thing about this is that you can actually use the extra pieces on the side to anywhere that you want on the shoe. Some people use it on other shoes, and you can actually put it on the back heel tab. If you're a driver, when you drive and you have that white sole, that back right shoe sometimes kind of gets dirty on the heel. So a lot of times I'll actually take the excess of what's left of this sole shield and kind of mirror it and put it on the back of my heel just to keep it. And you see that's the extra there. So here we have the cutout, the bottom. Let's see, that's the clear part. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put it on top, and you want to basically, it's a big sticker. You just want to stick it. So you see I do have some extra there. I can always cut that off, but it's better to have more than to have less. It's always easy to trim it down, but you can never add on to it. So as you see, I'm going to trim it here. Make sure we line it up good. And now what we're going to do is we got to peel the foam or the film or the blue piece back and expose the sticky side. Once you cut it, it's much easier to pull it off. So you just put it on top. It has a big sticker, and you're going to want to smooth it down as much as possible. So you want to try to get as many air bubbles out as possible. With the 350 version 1, as you see, there's a lot of grooves and there's a lot of different crevices in there, so you want to smooth out as much as you can. What I'm doing now is I'm just clipping the sides, this way I can fold it over and take off some of the excess. This way it's not all the way on top of the shoe on the upper. So you're going to keep just moving around as much as you can and try to get it as close as possible as you can. It should look like that. So you see how it's not really sticking down yet? It is sticking to it, but that's where the heat gun comes into play. The heat gun is actually going to melt the plastic part. It's not going to melt your shoe. It's going to melt the plastic part, the sole shield, and make it adhere to your actual shoe. I can tell you straight off the bat that the quality on this sole shield is much better than any quality I've seen or purchased from any other sole shield. So what you're going to do is I hit it with a little bit medium heat, and you're going to see it start to melt into the actual shoe. What you do is you hit it with a little bit of heat, and then what you do is you rub it in. And when you rub it in, it will actually take form of the actual shoe or the sole of the actual shoe. So it's a little process. I would take a rag because it does get hot. You don't want to burn your fingers. But you can see there that it's actually kind of sticking more to the shoe. You want to keep hitting heat. So you see that side right there. As soon as you hit the heat, it's gonna start melting into the actual shoe. And you see there's a little gap there. I'll be able to take some of that excess and put it right on top, and it's gonna go right into the actual shoe. So you see there's a little gap right there. I could take a little excess and we'll put it back in there. So you see how it's adhered down? It's going to protect your shoe from that, and you're going to just keep hitting it with heat. Now you can go from low heat to high heat. Obviously you want to go back and forth. You don't want to just hold it right there, because the sole shield will kind of melt and get a little bit, I don't want to say loose, but it will get a little thin. But you want to do this throughout the shoe so that the bottom is adhered. So you can see the difference already. So you see how the bottom of where I place the heat is in the grooves and it's sticking. That's what you want. This is what you want it to look like, to where it's almost similar to what the actual sole is. What you want to do is you want to do that through the whole shoe. And you can see the difference from the top. See how the top of the shoe is still kind of not sticking all the way through in the grooves. So here I've done and finished the heating part for each of the shoe. And as you can see, it's adhered all around. It's going to protect the shoe from mud or dirt, whatever you need. And like I said, I could tell you that by the quality of this sole shield, I can see that's going to last me several wears. What I'm going to do now is put the traction pads on. You can put them on however you want. You can cut them up and put them on different sides, but this is actually going to give you some grip. Without these, the shoes will be extremely slippery, and you do not want that. I've had other sole shields or sneaker shields, and it's very slippery. So it's literally just a sticker, and you're going to stick it on there, and we're going to throw some heat on, and it's going to melt right into the sole, as you can see. It's kind of going to feel like a rubber sandpaper. That's kind of what it feels like. And you see it kind of goes right into the grooves. And there you go. You got your grip, you got your sole shields on. And I'll probably put one on the back here or on the sides. I'm not really sure where I'm going to put it or where I'm going to place it. Yeah, probably in the back, just to give myself more of that grip. But overall, I would say the quality on this is, I would say it's A1. It's definitely a little bit more expensive than other ones that I've seen, but I would say it's definitely worth it. If you want, they do have a bulk where you can get I believe 3 for $54, and then you can actually use the actual code and get it discount off of there, maybe 10%. But overall, it's definitely a dope product. I would say invest, especially on your shoes that you want to keep, and hopefully we'll be on to the next one. You guys let me know, like, comment, subscribe,